What is my next step? What am I going to do? So today I am doing some cardio. I have a calorie challenge that's over today. So I got to rack up as many calories as I can. I would like to bike and run, but there is a dude all the way down the end of the street that's like blaring music. So I don't know what his deal is. So it's gonna stay in this place, lock the door because I'm all by myself. So maybe I'll get a fan on later, who knows. But try to rack up as many calories as I can. That's why I'm doing a live, just to kind of keep myself busy. But I hope everyone's having an awesome day. It's definitely gonna get sweaty in here. Know that for a fact. Got my water, good to go. So let me turn this a smidge this way. Okay. All right. So if you saw the live yesterday. So I'm going through some stuff, trying to figure out what the deal is. So I don't know what the next steps are. So I know I'm getting an MRI this week, Tuesday. So hopefully this MRI will have something pop up. But looking forward to seeing the results on the MRI to see what the deal is, or if there is any deal. But I just want to, it's been going on for way too long, and I should have fixed it a long time ago too. So, but yeah, forgetting stuff is not fun. I mean, I even forgot something last night, so I got sidetracked doing a couple other things and then completely spaced on getting those. So, but college football happened yesterday. Who's excited? So, I'm a Michigan fan, so they were stomping on New Mexico. So I went to bed at like 10 because, I mean, it was a good game. I mean, New Mexico put up a good fight, but I knew they were going to get blown out. So I was just like, okay, forget it. I'll just go to bed and get up early, ready to rock and roll, and kind of go from there. So my goal on this bike is to try to hit 1,000 calories plus. So I don't know if you could hear that bass. Here, I won't get off the bike. But there's a dude down there, down the end of the street, just blaring bass. And it's like almost 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what he's doing. He's been doing that for the past, well, actually, I got here and he was already here, so who knows how long he's been here. But anyways, so thank you guys excuse me. Thank you guys for tuning in. I do appreciate it. If you guys got any questions or anything like that, kind of go from there, personal training wise or whatever, life. So right now I'm trying to figure out, after the MRI, what the deal is with the old noggin, because I'm forgetting stuff. So hopefully we'll get some results on that. So for the people that are on here right now, I'm 45, just about to turn 46, end of September. I am a type 1 diabetic. For 11 years. I've been doing CrossFit for 12, and just want to better my life and hopefully give you guys some information that can better your life too as well. So, but in the comments, like, don't be a stranger. Everyone in the chat's like super nice. You know, I've had a couple trolls here and there, but it's nothing too crazy, so I don't pay attention to them. But for all the new people on here, so I'm trying to bike 1,000 calories today. So right now I'm at 57 calories, and I've been on this for like 5 minutes, 6 minutes. So we'll see. Being on a bike for that long sucks. To be honest with you, I used to love bike riding, but to get as many calories as I can, I typically ride the bike for 50 calories and run 400 meters to kind of get the most bang for your buck for the time frame. So I would like to run, but I just can't because I'm kind of iffy on that guy that's down the street, whoever's on that street and the guy in the car. I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, like, fire below. Don't be a stranger. So this is the C2 bike. Obviously you can't see it because I got the camera pretty close to me, but it's got a fan just like the rower does, and I only have it at a level 1, just kind of like coasting the whole time. Like, it's like the main thing is just getting calories, not like how hard I can push or whatever. So, but yeah, I mean, I like this thing. The Echo bike is really good too. I like using the Echo bike because you get to pull with your arms as well. The ski erg is good too. So the ski erg is when you pull down here, it's almost like cross-country skiing. I like that because it builds volume in your back. So it can get your back stronger as well as like build the endurance to do like multiple pull-ups or rows or whatever you need to do in your training. So, but yeah, so that's what kind of, I like that. I mean, I've gone like 3,000 meters on that thing at one time for like a half an hour. So it's really good, really good. And this one, definitely feeling the legs as well as your triceps, because I'm pretty tall and I'm almost like kind of like leaning over. So, but yeah, guys, don't be strange. If you could hear me, like, just say, hey, I can hear you. Appreciate you being on here or whatever. So just fire away with your comments, questions, concerns. You know, kind of go from there. But this is, I typically do these lives like every weekend. Usually the cardio stuff is on Sundays because it makes it a little bit easier to start training hard again on Monday. This is mainly just to flush everything out, so I can kind of feel better. Because if you don't work out after you worked out pretty hard, you definitely feel it on the next day after that. So that's why I kind of do these kind of cardio sessions, like zone 2. I don't go hard at all. So my RPMs are like 86 per minute. So it's not like I'm going 100 the whole time. It's just an easy zone 2 workout. So, and I'm starting to sweat right now. So I just hit 100 calories. So 900 more to go. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. You know, just comment below if you have a question. You could be a top fan right off the bat. When I saw the top fan thing for going on the chat, I thought it was interesting. I mean, it definitely helps if people are like kind of competitive or just want to be on that top spot, just to, if someone else is doing it live. So just to kind of get their name out there. So I highly like it's interesting because like I've watched podcasts, live podcasts that have like a couple hundred people on there, and you could always see like the blue label, well, I'm sorry, purple label on who's the top fan, who's talking, whatever, who's up there, who's the second, who's the third, kind of go from there. So, but guys, thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I'm just a 45-year-old dude that loves working out, loves training, loves coaching. I love coaching. It's a lot of fun, especially like personal training wise. So just giving people cues and having them understand what the cues are or the movement. I said this yesterday, but like I've had clients that have lost like 60 pounds, 25 pounds, like you name it. So they've put on the weight that they've lost. Like they like have a weight that has the weight that they lost, and they're like, God, I was carrying this around the whole time. So yeah, it's pretty trippy. But yeah, it's that's what I love about coaching. Like someone hits a big milestone, or someone hits like a PRs on a lift that they've been chasing for like years or months or years. Just seeing that feeling on their face, and then with your excitement too, man, that's nothing gets better than that. I'll tell you that much. And I've had a lot of clients in my day. So, I think I'm going to put that fan on. It's not going to bother the microphone because it's on the other side. But you guys, like, don't be a stranger, guys. Just comment below. Seriously. Love to hear what your thoughts are, what you're thinking. If you have a question about personal training, like, don't be a stranger. Just fire away. There's never a stupid question. There's always a dumb answer, but never a stupid question. So I'm at 140 right now. RPMs are like 85, 86. So I'm feeling pretty good. So right behind me is like the big garage door. I like opening it because to get the cold air in here, but not today. All right, I'm gonna put the fan on over here. Pardon me. 1 second. So the fan's on this side. Just need to turn it, plug it in, then back to our regular scheduled program. Okay. And the one thing about this C2 bike, the seat is not comfortable at all. Like if you're going long distances, if you don't have like bicycle shorts or anything like that, it's gonna suck, really suck. So I have these two pads that I put together. So hence, I'll show you. So I put that on, so it actually gives me a little bit more cushion on the bike, and it's about to fall off. Okay, all right, perfect. Because if you're going long distances, you need something to kind of have underneath your butt, a little extra padding, because I don't have any. So, so still feeling pretty good. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna have to take my shirt off because it's getting like stupid hot. Sorry, guys. So, put this back on. All right. So, It's a lot better, a lot cooler. So yeah, guys, like don't be a stranger. Like fire away about any personal training stuff or questions that you have. Love to help out. And if you have something that you know that might be a good conversation piece, just like fire away. So 15 minutes in, I'm at 161 calories. RPMs are like 87, 86. So I'll give you, like, from now on, I'll give you every 5 minutes of where I'm at. So that's what I used to do with the Echo bike, because it actually gave me more information too as well. So, but yeah, I'm just kind of coasting. I might do some accessory work. I don't know if I have time to. So I'm going to be on this bad boy for an hour, roughly. So, all right. Well, since nobody's commenting, what is this? What is that? So if you see my YouTube title, you can kind of figure out what it's for. If you guys can hear me, can you just write down below saying we can hear you? Because I want to make sure that I'm actually talking to you, not just out in the middle of nowhere. But yesterday I did the live I did. Whew, I got the most views I've ever gotten ever, I think. It was up there. So, but yeah, comment below, guys. Like, let's chat, see what you got. And the whole thing, when I do the reason why I do lives like this on like Sundays when I'm doing cardio pieces, is mainly because it just keeps me entertained. Like, I can interact with people. So, you know, because being on a machine for an hour is not fun. You're just sitting there, like, looking off to the middle of nowhere. So, but at least, like, doing lives like this, I can kind of get distracted when it comes to this. I mean, even watching like YouTube videos or like a movie or whatever like that, yeah, that can be fun. But yeah, it's like I feel like you get a better workout. What do you mean, what's all this about? What's my next step? You missed like the first couple minutes about it. So I've been forgetting a lot of stuff lately, like a lot. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's going on up here. Is it because I've had like a lot of concussions? Is it because ADD or what? Like, I don't. So I'm just trying to figure out what the next steps are of how to fix this. So that's what this is all about. And then I'm doing cardio, just kind of thinking about it. Football, lacrosse, sports. So back in my early 20s. So I've had like 5, I think, in my lifetime. Yeah, I know, it's not fun, but like, I stopped playing football my sophomore year in college because it just wasn't worth it. No, I was never knocked out. I definitely like saw stars, kind of like different colors, kind of didn't know where I was or the score of the game or whatever. Never gotten knocked out, never. So the crazy one was, I was playing lacrosse and I was doing a face-off, and the guy took his head, pushed my head all the way to my shoulder, and started like, my neck started cracking. So it happened on both sides, and so I didn't think anything of it until like the next day. It was like really bad headache, you know, just not feeling 100%. And so I got seen in the emergency room where I worked at the time, and I got a CT scan, and they literally thought my artery going to my brain was dissected. So there was like nicked or something like that. That blood wasn't going up to my brain, and that was my last one. So, but come to find out, the resident that was looking at it thought it was that, but he's, what do you call it? The head doctor looked at it and said it wasn't true. But like they were literally going to throw me in surgery right after they saw that CT scan. So probably had my face down, like cut the back of my neck and check out the artery. So that was kind of scary. So, but never knocked out. All right, sorry. So 21 minutes in. Sorry, I forgot to do the 5 minutes. 231 calories. RPM's a little bit higher. They're hitting about 90 because I'm actually feeling like really good pedaling. So yeah. And so now, hey, thank you very much. You know, is it Mick? Mick, thank you for commenting. I really do appreciate it. Hope you have a great weekend. Labor Day if you're in the U.S. Yeah, thank you for the comments. Seriously. So yeah, so now I'm 45, turning 46, and it's just getting worse, like forgetting stuff. So I just need to figure, I'm just trying to figure out like what's going on. So yeah, after when I like cracked my neck and got that like little hospital scare, I kind of stopped playing lacrosse. So now I just do CrossFit for the whole time. So, or like flag football. Well, I mean, you still can get a concussion from that, but I don't play flag football anymore. But it's mainly just like coaching lacrosse, CrossFit. And that's, well, coaching football, whatever. So that's pretty much it. So I would like to do a weightlifting competition. I think I can get that pretty good. Get high up there. But yeah, wish me luck on the CT scan. Well, MRI, sorry. On Tuesday. But just trying to better myself and trying to figure stuff out. So whew. But yes, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Ooh. But where are you guys from? Love to know. So I live north of Atlanta, Georgia. I've lived in Georgia for 12 years. So I like it. I'm originally from Massachusetts. Yes, I am a Pats fan. New England Patriots. So funny thing about that is my high school, and yes, 100% natural, 100%. My high school and football coaches were former New England Patriots from the 1983 Super Bowl. So great guys. Yeah, so with the natural part, with AJ, so I've been offered multiple times to get on gear. My thing with that is I would rather do it natural and say, look what I did natural compared to using gear. Granted, you still got to work really hard to get to the physique that most of those guys are on, but I'd rather work hard and do it the natural way. So The only medication, the only drug I'm on is insulin right now because I'm a type 1 diabetic. All right, 25 minutes in, 275 calories. RPMs, like I said, are a little bit higher. So I'm at like 92 RPMs. So my range on this, the bike erg, is at 1. So I'm not trying to go hard on this. This is kind of like just an easy pace for me. So just trying to get as many calories as I can for an hour and then kind of go from there. So the program I'm on, the Imam company, so they're doing a calorie challenge, and you have to rack up as many calories on a bike, run, echo bike, skier, like rower, for I think it was like 3 weeks. And man, I teamed up with the owner of the email company, and he is absolutely killing it. Like, he's 1 week he racked up like 15,000 calories, and I'm like, how do you have time? Because I literally would have maybe probably 3,000 or 5,000 calories in a week, and this dude's doing 15. I'm like, how is this possible? That's what I want to know. How is it possible? Because it's just like time. Like, I literally have to work out at 4:30 in the morning, and then like the last half hour till like 6, I'm on the bike for a half an hour, and that's it. Then I have to go and get my kids ready for school. So, and then go help my wife out with her company, and then kind of go from there. So, but I mean, I think he runs a lot, so that's like a huge help to rack up all those calories, because you can go on one of those air runners and you could easily rack up like 10 cal. Hey, whoever liked that, thank you so much. Like, I really do appreciate that. With the air runner, or just like running on the road, like the amount of calories that you can burn, that you can get, is a heck of a lot quicker compared to being on a machine. So what I usually do to get to 1,000 calories quick is I do 50 calories on the bike and then run 400 meters right after, and then kind of bounce back and forth on that. So I think it's like maybe like a half an hour to like 40 minutes I can hit 1,000 calories pretty easy. So, but I'm like, for example, I'll tell you how hard it is. So it's almost like a half hour on this bike, and I'm only at 313 calories. So that kind of tells you where it's a lot better running. Yes, so hey, what's going on? I remember you. So AJ, so I work out early every day, this early, even earlier. So I'm usually gone by 6. So I get here by 4:30. So the thing is with me, is you have to, it's a struggle. Listen, like the beginning, when you first start working in the early morning, it's a struggle. It's a real struggle. But I go to bed around like 9:30, 10, and then I wake up at 4 and then go. It just takes time. So it's going to stink in the beginning. So you can get up at 4 or whatever time that you think you can do, and then kind of just ease into it and just find a good warm-up you could do to kind of fire you up. Guys, thank you for the likes. Like, seriously, like, thank you so much. I appreciate it. But anyway, but it just takes time. Like, Rome wasn't built in a day. Neither you getting up early and immediately like crushing a workout, that's not going to happen. So for me, I typically don't eat anything before I work out. The last time I eat is usually around like 8 o'clock. So it's not like an intermittent fasting kind of deal, but I just feel like if I eat something before I work out, it's gonna. So, but yeah. But if you guys got any other questions, like seriously, fire away. But yeah, it just takes time. Oh, sorry. 30 minutes in, 339 calories, 94 strokes per minute. But yeah, it just takes time. Just kind of ease into it. Whew. Feeling pretty good on this. Whew. I mean, I could go up the... Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. No, hey, AJ, you can keep on asking stuff like all day. Don't worry. So AJ, with macros and stuff, I typically I typically eat the same thing every single day, except for like dinner. But I try to get a decent amount of carbs as well as like protein. So if you're trying to gain muscle, actually this is for Miss Diaz too. I would go for macros. I would go 1.5 times your body weight. See if you can sustain that. A great video to learn about that is Christian Guzman. He's the creator of Alphalete. He has a great video on counting your macros. Like, if I forget, like, kind of how to do the math and all that stuff, like, I can go back to that, and it's, yeah, I think you told me that yesterday. It's, like, super late. Oh, so is it AM or PM? But, like, if I have a question on, like, the macros, if I want to change it or anything like that, so I kind of watched that video again. But I really don't track my macros. So I just typically eat healthy, and I eat on the outside. Well, so in America, like, the healthiest portions usually are on the outside of a supermarket. So, oh, okay, that's not too bad. So you have, just think of this. You have usually your vegetables on this side of the, like, so if you're facing the supermarket, on the right hand side is usually the vegetables and fruits. The back portion is the meat aisle. And then the left hand side, other than the ice cream, is usually like eggs, milk, cheese, all that stuff. So kind of eat around there. And like, obviously, like, you can have rice, they have bone broth in the middle, like all that stuff. So just kind of, my thing is just kind of do what works for you, because not every person can sustain the macros from another person. So, but if your main focus is just kind of like eating healthy, or if you want to lose weight, like a calorie deficit, oh, you must be from the East Coast. New York. I think you're in New York when you said ShopRite. So, but kind of like just, oh no, okay, I was damn close. I was really close, because I'm from Massachusetts. So, oh yeah, I am. I'm from Massachusetts, and I had relatives in New York, and we used to go to the ShopRite like all the time. But anyway, but like my thing is, if I look at something on the menu, if I'm eating out or something like that, just look at the menu and say, okay, is this going to benefit me or make it worse? Or like, what I like doing is, I like grocery shopping like right after I work out on Sunday, and then I'll cook my meals for the whole week and kind of go from there. So, so I know, like, I don't have to go out and eat, or everything's prepped, so I know when I'm eating and it's super healthy. So 35 minutes in, I'm at 400 calories and 95 RPM. So feeling pretty good. Hey, if just make sure it's healthy. I mean, granted, like sometimes I won't eat the healthiest stuff, but the thing with me being a type 1 diabetic, I really need to eat healthy and not eat crap, because if I eat crap, my blood sugar will go right through the roof, and that's not good. So I would show you like what my what it looks like for my insulin and stuff like that, but I'm on my phone, but all the apps are on this phone right now. So but yeah, fire away, guys. Like, if you guys have any questions, like, let me know. I like bike riding. I love it. I really don't bike on the road anymore, because I used to, like, in the 2000s, mid 2000s, like 2005, like to 2010, because not a lot of people were on their cell phones and actually focusing on driving. So I was able to get on the road, and plus, where I was living in New Hampshire, no, not all the time. The medium from the grass to the road, it was a big medium. So I could stay on the right-hand side of that medium and not worry about getting hit by a car. No soups and salads. You got to get that protein in. That's the main thing. And if you want to lose weight, it's a calorie deficit. Like, lower your calories by like 200, 100, 200, all that kind of stuff. And you'll start like calories out compared to calories in. So that's all you need. All you need. So, for example, like, I mean, I don't know if it's going to happen, but bike riding 1,000 calories and then eating 20, like to two, I'm sorry, not 20, 200 less calories, I'm going to lose weight and get even more ripped. So, and thank you guys for the likes and down below and that heart thing. So I appreciate it. So, you know what's funny? I typically don't work out with my shirt off. I usually keep it on the whole time. The main reason why is because I like the shock and awe factor. So when you go to like a pool or go somewhere else and we're going on a trip and you never have your shirt, you always have your shirt on, and then when the time comes where you do take your shirt off, everyone's like, where did that come from? So that's kind of my theory on wearing shirts. Because like even in my lives, like yesterday I took it off like last minute, but I usually keep it on the whole time. So one, because of like the shock factor, then two, you have kind of like some interesting people tell me to take my shirt off, so they might be able to take screenshots or whatever. So who knows? And another thing with being on a bike, like trying to get a good foot placement, because your feet get numb once in a while. But all right, so I am close to the 40-minute mark. Not too far off. I mean, the beach, mainly the beach area. So we like going to a beach and kind of hanging out there, chilling out. So my all-time vacation that I would like to do is go on a nice beach, sit down, read a book. That's it. Just kind of just plug away at reading a book. Reading. I like reading a lot, but so I have a learning disability, and it's reading comprehension. So I've had it since I was, well, I mean, it's not never gonna go away, but I got diagnosed like thinking like 2nd grade. But so sometimes if I read the book, it takes me a little while from like, let's say I read a paragraph. I'll have to read that paragraph 3 or 4 times just so I can get a better understanding about it, because I just couldn't get it the first couple times. All right, so 40 minutes in, 470 calories, 96 strokes per minute. So I'm kind of staying at the 95 range and just sticking with that. So, but yeah, so I kind of takes a little while sometimes just to figure out like, okay, what did I just read? So I go back. If I still don't understand it, reread it again, and then kind of go from there. It's gotten a little bit better because I read a lot. So, but sometimes like in the beginning of the video, well, the live, like I've been forgetting a lot of stuff lately, a lot. So, like I can read it, and I may get like 1 or 2 things that get stuck in my head, and then after a while I'll just forget it, or forget what's in the rest of the book. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. I would love to go over there. That's so cool. Like, I would like to travel more. That's really far. I got 2 little kids, so it's kind of hard going on trips like that and not being so close to my kids. So, but that's cool. That is really cool. I'm jealous. So, so what do you think that is? Front. So I want you to guess. If you look at my YouTube channel name, you can kind of figure it, you might be able to figure it out. So I have they're under 12. Let's just say that. So I got 2 stickers on here to kind of keep it intact. Yes, no, it's not a recorder, it's a pump. So it's called the Omnipod. So what it does is it delivers insulin like every so often. So my blood sugar can kind of stay at a normal level. So the recorder, some people put it on their arms, like the back of their arms or what. I put it on like the top of my glute muscle, because not that I care about people looking at what I look like with the record insulin, the glucometer in the pump, but it's just one less thing that I can nick, or if I put a weight belt on, that it won't like rip off or whatnot. So that's why I kind of keep it on top of my glute muscle. So still feeling pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna hit 1,000, but I'm already like close to 45 minutes in, and I'm nowhere near. I'm in like 500 calories right now. But if I started running in 400 meters, it'd be a heck of a lot easier. Ooh. All right. Hey, no problem. That's what I'm here for. So I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes right before my 35th birthday. So I was working at a hospital in Atlanta, and they do a thing called Strong for Life, where they do blood work on you to kind of see where your level's at and where you need to get fixed. So they did it, and my blood sugar was like 390. And they also weighed me, and I was like 21 pounds less than I was before. a couple weeks ago, and I was like, dude, what is going on? Then I saw the blood sugar was 390, and I was like, oh no. So the lady that did it was like, you feel okay? And I'm like, yeah, I feel fine. And so she's like, I want you to do a 12-hour fast and see what your blood sugar is. So got a glucometer from CVS, tested it. It was 271. So yeah, I've been on here for like 45 minutes. So yeah, 45 minutes in, 530 calories, RPMs are 96. So so I had to go to an endocrinologist, and that's when I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. So it's crazy. And to be honest with you, if I wasn't a type 1 diabetic, I probably wouldn't be doing like YouTube or whatever. So it's kind of blessing in disguise, but you just got to think, being a type 1 diabetic, you're looking at numbers 24/7. All the time, all year. Like if you have high blood sugar, you're trying to get it down and won't go down. It gets like stressful. It's not fun, but you know, you just got to roll with the punches. Whew. So yeah, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. Whew. And the pads that are sitting on right now are like completely flat. No, not at all. In the beginning, yes. At the end, no. Because I gained back that 20 pounds, and I'm stronger than I've ever been before. Way stronger. So it's all about like eating healthy, having your sugars at like a normal rate. Level. And just following a program. So, and then kind of go from there. So, you know, occasionally, yes, it does. If my blood sugar is like really high, I can't work out because then it'll get higher, and then I can get really sick. So that's one thing. But typically, I haven't, knock on wood. There's a wooden box right here. That hasn't happened lately. So well, yeah, but guys, thank you for commenting. Like, I really do appreciate it, and even the likes too. I appreciate it. I do these lives every weekend. Saturday are my heavy lifts. Metcon. Sundays are cardio sessions like Exhibit A. So I like these. One thing with this bike is like literally you're like holding the bike like this, and that's definitely a tricep workout. Yo, Kenneth, what up? So, Kenneth, what are you doing Memorial Day? I know you got something up your sleeve. So, whew. But yeah, if you guys get any other questions, like seriously, fire below. Don't be a stranger. You guys are great, kind of keeping me occupied and distracted. Whew. Oh, boo, man. Boo. You got the Rona? That stinks. That stinks. Well, maybe some vitamin D will help. Hopefully. But yeah, so I'm kind of picking up the pace a little bit. I'm getting close to like 50 minutes on this thing. And like, look how flat that is. That's just for me sitting on it for that long. So, I said before, like I love bike riding. I love watching the Tour de France. Thank you for the like. I think probably Kenneth, you did that. Yeah, I love watching the Tour de France. I would love to do more bike riding outside, but to be honest with you, like, it's too scary out there. Everyone's on a cell phone, distracted, and it's like Way too dangerous. Like, there was a guy at the hospital I worked up in Massachusetts. He was riding his bike in Florida, got hit by a car and died. So it's 6:42 in the morning. 50 minutes in, 588 calories, 96 RPMs. So maybe another 10 more minutes on this. So, and like, that sucks. You know, you can't trust anybody driving on the road now. It's like, when I drive, I literally have to think like these people are NPCs. Like it's a video game. They have no thinking, logical thinking or whatever. So like you always have to be on guard to figure out like, okay, is this dude coming in, coming out, whatever? Like you never know. So you always got to be like head on a swivel. Especially if you've got kids with you too, and your family. I was gonna probably do some accessory work, but I don't think he's gonna do it. I literally just hit my thumbs for nothing. Oh, feeling pretty good. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys got any like personal training questions or CrossFit related or life, whatever, like fire away. I still remember, he hasn't been on here in a while, but there's a dude, or person, sorry, that asked about dating advice. So, and like, completely out of nowhere, and which is fine. So, it's a good question. I've been together with my wife for 16 years, and like, if I was single now, I don't think I'd be dating, to be honest with you. Yeah, I can imagine. So yeah, so kind of fire away. So, is it Rosen? Is that how you pronounce your name? Royson? Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. There's no rules in Thailand. So I have a friend of mine. He's kind of getting famous a little bit. So he started a TikTok a while back, but his name's Nurse Dazo, Glenn Dazo. He's from Thailand, and he's a nurse in Massachusetts, and he's like gaining steam of like popularity. So it's pretty funny. Flamboyantly gay. So like the guy wears wigs. Oh, it's an Irish name? Okay. But yeah, he's pretty funny. So great dude to work with too. He doesn't wear a wig when he works, but great nurse. But anyways, but thank you guys for watching. I can't thank you guys enough. So guys, just like keep on commenting. I know it's pretty boring seeing me riding a bike to nowhere, but I would want to run, like I said before in the live. But there was a guy over there, well, there was a car, I don't know if it was a guy or a girl, but blasting like music. So I like running on the street. Yeah, dude, I can't, like, this is what I'm talking about. So like there's a guy down the street or for somebody blasting music, and like I don't know what the hell that dude's doing. No clue. So I literally locked the front door. The garage door is still locked. Like, you would see this thing open immediately, but like I don't know what the deal. I don't know what the deal with that person is. So I'm not risking it, because I had an issue with somebody in my last gym where I was doing a live. Dude asked me for a lighter, and I'm like, sorry dude, like I don't have one. And Like literally 5 minutes later, comes back and asks me for $5,000. Like, yo, give me $5,000, man. And I was like, what? I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, I know you're rich. And I'm like, dude, I am not rich whatsoever. He's like, I know you're rich because you got a YouTube channel. And I'm like, dude, you are sorely mistaken. Sorely mistaken. And then he was just like constantly like, not harass, but just asking me for stuff. And it was like super annoying. And then anytime I went to the gym and he was there, like I couldn't train because I didn't know if he was going to follow me to my house, like do something, because it's open 24 hours and there's nobody at the front desk that early in the morning. So luckily my friend has a CrossFit gym and gave me the keys. Like, hey man, here you go, come train here. So then I'm like all by myself, not have to worry about a damn thing. So 55 minutes in, 662 calories, RPMs are 99 to 100. So feeling really good. But yeah, like, and then like the manager, she's really nice, but like she's like, oh, he's an idiot. Yeah, they started up school. They've been, Georgia's like really early. No, I got a little girl too. So, no, I wish they gave me money. But there's like a donate button, I think, down below where you can donate like $1 or whatever. I don't ask for that whatsoever. I would like to get monetized. I'm like 600 to 400 hours away. So if you can watch my videos, it does help. So to get monetized, but yeah, I don't ask for money. I just really enjoy doing this. It's fun. Like talking to you guys, that's the main thing. And just enjoying conversations. You guys have questions. Me finally seeing with my shirt off, because I don't like doing that much. But it's so damn hot in here that I need to. So, but I just like you. I love, like, out of all the social media platforms, I love YouTube. Love YouTube. Because you can learn so much. Like, you have a question with the garage door or whatever, like this, it doesn't go down. Like, how do I fix this? And like there's like answers for everything. So, and plus, like, I love learning. Like, that's my main thing. Like, I can gain so much from listening to a YouTube video in my car. I don't watch it, by the way. Driving, just listening, compared to like reading a book. So yeah, me too. Same here. Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And it's really not that hard to change one either. That's the crazy thing. Like, you really think it's difficult, but it's not at all. Which is absolutely wild. Wild. Whew. Oh yeah. I literally have, sorry, I have that big ass fan over there trying to help me out. But I sweat, like, I am such a bad sweater. Such a bad sweater. Especially like, so I take like C4 because it's like a cheap pre-workout. I take the ripped version, and man, you sweat like crazy on that stuff. Crazy. Like, I could just take a scoop during the day and just like get like super hot immediately. Not immediately, like a couple minutes in taking it. So yeah, it's wild. I mean, even with the regular C4, I start getting like, get the tingles, getting like really hot. Kind of go from there. All right, almost in an hour. 10 more seconds. See how far I can go on this thing. I got another, hey, howdy. Good to see you, man. So 1 hour in, 717 calories, 98 RPM. I got another like 8 minutes on this bad boy, and then I gotta hop off because it's one of my kids' birthdays. It's crazy, you know. Having kids and seeing them grow is wild, because you wish they were just these like little humans. 7. I'll give you that. Yeah, almost an hour. It's actually over an hour. You know, you wish they were like still small and like you could hold them. So just seeing them grow, it's like you don't want to see that, but you do. It's seeing like how they're turning into like a little human with their own personalities and all that stuff. So yeah, I know. It's, dude, you're telling me. Like I see pictures when they were like babies, and it's like, where did that go? It's like unreal. All right, so 6 more minutes on this thing. Ooh, yeah, when I was that age, like 6, 7, that's when they started doing like learning disability testing on me. So like trying to figure out like what's going on. Oh, that's cool. Like how my learning habits are, like where I'm at in school, all that stuff. So that was kind of annoying. I'd have to go to like hospitals and get tested every so often. So well, that's what happens when, like, you know, you have a learning disability, an ADD. So, all right, 5 more minutes. Maybe I can get to 800. Whew. All right. But guys, thank you for coming on. Like, oh, thank you for the like, whoever liked that. I appreciate that. So, whew. But yeah, if you guys get any other questions, like fire below. So I'm trying to get as many calories as I can because today is the last day of the calorie challenge for Imam Company. And Brandon Luckett, he's a CrossFit, multiple times CrossFit Games athlete, is my partner in this, and he runs the whole program. So I've been kind of slacking because of time, but just he's definitely carried me the whole way, which is he runs all the time. I think he's running like a half marathon or something like that. Whew. Come on. Legs are starting to feel it now. But yeah, guys, comment below. Kind of help me get distracted. If you guys are in the States, what are you doing for Labor Day? Oh, God. Just let me get to 800. Yeah, I can imagine. Go Cookout, that's cool. Yeah, I was Air Force, so I was doing triathlons while I was like in the Air Force. You kind of get burnt out on that, don't you? Like constantly running all the time. You guys must have done some sort of like CrossFit workouts. Nice. Yeah, I love the beach. Going to the beach is awesome. Yeah, it gets old real quick. Sometimes, not CrossFit. I love CrossFit. But just running. especially like rucks and stuff like that. Like, people don't realize like how much damage that puts on your back and like your knees. If you use like a 40-pound ruck and try to like do like a shuffle, so bad for your knees. Yeah, it is. Dave and Buster's for the kid. Yeah, hell yeah. That's awesome. So this is a microphone. So because I usually use this so I could talk to you guys, because if I didn't have one, like, it'd be hard for you to listen from the microphone on my phone. So yeah, I have a couple friends of mine in the Army. They have the same issue. So because they're rucking the whole time and stuff. So I literally got these off of Amazon for like maybe like 50 or 60 bucks. Like the DJI lapel mics are like probably at the top of the line, but they're $200. To be honest with you, I really didn't want to get them because I didn't think it was worth it. So, because I don't want to spend that much money too, because I don't have it. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. So I hit 801 calories. Oh my God. Whew. So I'll show you for reference. God, my butt and my quads are just completely, I don't know if you can see that. It's probably backwards. So 801 calories, hour and 6 minutes, 576 per hour. But that's mainly because of what do you call it? Thank you, I appreciate it. That's mainly from stopping. So if I was still going on the bike, it would probably be at a higher level. But I have to go because I have to get ready for a birthday party. And yeah, guys, thank you for coming on. Like, I love when you guys come on. It's like so much fun to talk to you guys and kind of talk about God knows what. And you finally got to see me with my shirt off. So, hey, thank you. I appreciate it. So we're going to pet some capybaras. So I'm looking forward to that. It's pretty cool. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to head out. I got to go. Just remember, get 1% better every day. I may see you on Monday. So tune in and see. Like and subscribe too. Thank you.